Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the mess of worm farming. This morning I'm going to check the banana to see how many babies that I've gotten so far. If it's, it might take a few days for them to figure it out. And I have to feed and water everyone today. They've been eating the food really fast, and it's nice and warm in here, so the bins are needing to be watered a little more often. So that's definitely what I'm going to do today. So before anything else, if you like my content, subscribe to my channel and and hopefully by the end of next year, I'm hoping to get to 10,000 subscribers. And follow my other channel, The Composting Worm Lady. And let's get this started. Okay, so I took it off the wall. It was the one over there that was poking out. Let's see if I see anything different. So taking off all the wet newspaper. Oh, there's a nice looking worm. Look at that. All right. Let me bring you in closer so you can see. All right, let's see. So there's a young one. Look, other young ones. Look, young one down there. So they're definitely young ones in here. Look, there's one down there. See, they're so little that sometimes they're just hard to spot. Oh, that's a really, really little baby. Look at that one. So they are starting to hatch. I'm going to leave this in here and see if more of them will come. They say when you put food in here like this, that it encourages faster hatching. Honestly, I don't really know if that's true, but hey, if it works, right? I don't know, though. That's interesting. So we're going to cover them up. So, yeah, there are little things in here starting to happen. Sometimes I also look on the plastic to see if I see any. The worms, for some reason, they find a way to go in between, and then you'll see them going like this inside the plastic. I know. They got this whole thing to roam in, and they got to go in there. So while we are here, let's check on Mr. Sweet Potato. Let's see what's happening over here. Let's move this. All right, let's see. Oh, they are finding it. Look at that. Oh, yeah. They love sweet potato. Look at all the little springtails, too, enjoying everything. Guys, I had no idea people bred springtails. That's amazing. I just found that out. That's pretty cool. Not as many worms are around this as I thought by now, but I think it's because this sweet potato wasn't frozen. So if I would have froze this first, it would have made it like kind of a little more mushier. So we're just going to leave it like this. But it'll get there. It's going to get mushy as the more bacteria and everything builds up on it and microbes start attacking it. The worms go after them, so it'll all work out. But honestly, if you freeze something first, defrost it, then put it in, the process is a lot faster. It's a lot faster. So let's break up all these things. Hi, Olive. Oh, there she goes. Olive came to visit. For those of you that are new here, Olive is one of our dogs. We have two dogs. We have Olive. She's like a beagle mix of some kind. And then we have Nina, who's a white Chihuahua. But contrary to belief, she's not the normal Chihuahua. She loves everybody. She loves to take baths. She loves to go to the vet. She loves everything that's the opposite of what a Chihuahua. She's not mean at all. She's the sweetest thing ever. So yeah, she's a good girl. All right. This one's a little drier because, you know, I like to keep it a little on the wet side. So I'm going to have to wet this one down. So yeah, Nina's, she's my dog. And Olive is Izzy's dog. But Olive, loves Joe. Olive has a nice respect for me because, you know, I'm the one that gives them the bath and everything. And she hates all that. So in her eyes, I'm the enemy. I told you all in my last video that I'm going to put 1/4 pound instead of 1 in these. All right, so we're still doing bananas here. Ah, look at that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow, I didn't expect that. Look at them all. Oh, my gosh. Listen to the sound they make. Oh, that's amazing. I love the way that feels. Oh my gosh, they're really loving this banana. It's not even like super overripe, but we're gonna put it right back. There you go, guys. Sorry to have disturbed you. They're really loving that. See the banana trick? So we got here a 1/4 pound. So this one I put different. I put more paper in here just to see what they would do. And as you can see, they are eating the chow. They love it. Oh yeah. They're doing great. They are doing great. All right. So as I check on some of these worms, I'm going to tell you the story. So we're talking about, which one was it? Oh, the safari. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. So we lived in Texas after the World Trade Center, thing happened. We moved to Texas, and there's a lot of I think it's somewhere either north of San Antonio or east, or I don't know. It's somewhere around there. And we decided to go and take the kids to the safari. So I'm going to give them a banana that I have here. So we read that it's like an outdoor safari, like the animals are loose. And I'm like, well, that's interesting. Okay, we'll do it. So it's a drive-through. But, anything in Texas, if you know Texas, is massive. So this drive-through was like really long, really long. And it says on the thing you're allowed to put your windows down and everything. I'm like, oh, okay. But, obviously if an animal approaches, you close your window. So I'm like, all right. But you could feed them. They give you bags of this feed that you could actually feed them, But if you get scared, you close the window. So, me, I had to open the window all the way. And, we're driving through and we're seeing different animals. And guys, have you really noticed how big a zebra is? I didn't notice how big these animals were until I had one right in my face. Yep. I have the bag of food on my lap. And this zebra comes up to the window. Naturally, he wants to eat. And his entire head fits the window. I didn't realize how big this animal was. And, without being shy, he stuck his head right in that window. And I backed up a little bit because, I didn't know what it was going to do. And he went for the food, the bag that was sitting on my lap. He just starts chewing. Meanwhile, I start screaming because I'm scared. And I'm laughing at the same time. And the zebra starts chewing the food. And I'm like, Joe, close the window. Close the window. Push him out. Close the window. He's not closing the window. Meanwhile, Joe is recording this and laughing from the driver's seat. And the zebra proceeds to eat the bag of food on my lap and put a hole in my pants. He ate through my pants. He ate through the jeans. And meanwhile, this is all on video, screaming. The kids in the back are screaming and laughing. And I'm being attacked by the zebra, That thing was so huge. luckily he didn't pinch me because he ate through a paper bag that was full of feed down to my pants. It was on my legs. I thought, that's it. I'm going to be eaten alive and it's going to be on a VHS tape. So that was funny. So by the time he was chewing my pants, I put my hand on that thing's nose and I pushed him out and closed the window, and I was bewildered. My eyes were like open. I didn't know what to say. It was so funny. We kept going. There were more animals. There was no way I was going to open up the window. So yeah, that's my safari story. I told you, I'm a magnet for them. So I have an overripe banana over there. I'm going to give this to them too. A little something special for them. Let's let me see how things are going in here. There's still a pumpkin hanging out. And you see the leaves? Look at them right under. They love leaves. Look in here. Oh, wow. There's a big mess of them there. I wonder why. Like, why here? My only guess is that this hole, like, they're going in and out of it. I wonder if I could open. Oh, look, it's got a little window. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I could turn on the light. Well, of course, now that I need the light, it won't let me turn on the light. But they're in there. There, look, you can see a little glimpse of them in there. Wow. There we go. Yeah, look at them in there. So, yeah, they are going in and out. So that's why they're all congregated over there. So they were all here. All right, I'm going to just put it back exactly like I found it. And that way they'll just keep doing their thing. Yeah, leaves are great to feed your worms. They love it. They sit on top of it. They go underneath them. They devour them from underneath like it's... And it becomes this rich black casting that's like amazing. And what I like about castings is it's probably the only poop in the world that doesn't have like a bad odor. Let's move this aside. See, look, that's like a whole ecosystem in there. Look at them all here. Look at them. They love leaves. Leaves are, they make them very excited. Okay, what's over here? I thought there was a banana here and there's not. They're just excited over the leaves. Look how they turn. See how they start turning really dark? Before you know it, the leaves will be casting. Look in this corner. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. So they're congregating over here a little bit. You see, worms are unpredictable because they're animals. You just really never know what they're going to do. Sometimes when I think they're not in the corners, I go and look and they're there. And then other times when I think they're not there, I go find them and there they are. I guess it all depends on, I think, the wetness of the plastic. Maybe they like congregating in the corners because they get moist. I'm not sure, but I really never know what they're doing. All right, let's see this one. Look how flat and smooth they put everything. I'm gonna have to cut these pumpkins open. I'm sick of looking at them. Sorry guys. I fed them day before yesterday and all their food is gone. I'm gonna have to feed them again. Yeah, definitely. Okay, action over here. Let's see. Oh, look, this one has a hole. Oh, I see them going in and out there. You see, look, the hole was on that side, and look at them all here. That means that they're going in and out of the hole that was pointing towards there. So before you know it, this pumpkin is gonna be gone. So I'm gonna put the hole like right back where it was so I don't disturb them. So yeah. You know, I have that flying pumpkin around here. We're gonna freeze it, and then I'm gonna defrost it, and then I'm gonna show you how fast it disappears. So here it is. I'm even gonna leave this on because I know that the glue underneath, pretty sure they like it too. I know they do in boxes. I'm not sure about stickers. But we'll leave it on anyway. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen there. Temperature still at 70. Humidity is a little higher. And these nurseries are doing well. This is the one that I keep a close eye on because the boiler's behind me and it dries out a little faster than what I normally see. So let's see down here, the banana. Remember the banana? There they are. They love banana. It's almost gone. Look at that. Yeah, it's almost gone. And they're loving it. So let's put Mr. Banana right back in. So yeah, look at all the springtails. I don't even know how someone would ship springtails if someone were to want to buy them. Because there's a lady that I met that she buys them and she drives like 2 hours away or something from her place to get them. So I'm not even sure. I would have to look that up and see if there's any info on that. Because God knows I have a lot of them. All right, let's cover this back up. Newspaper. I got a lot of newspaper, guys. See, look, I wet this yesterday. Day before yesterday. And look. See, it's already dry. So, today I'm going to make some hamburgers for lunch. And I'm sorry, my finger keeps going in the middle. Sometimes I don't look. And I don't know what else to put on the side. What do you all think? Maybe some French fries? I think I'm gonna do that today. Today's my day off, so I work on the worms. And last night I got home from work, and I told you I don't get home tired usually, and I just bought up the shampoo and I just started shampooing my dining room rug. Joe came home from, like, he was out doing errands and came home and saw the table moved, everything moved. But he's so sweet. Last night when I was sleeping, he put the table back for me and put everything back for me. So this morning I don't have to fuss with that. I just gotta come and do my worms. So yeah, I go through periods where I don't know, I just feel like I have to come and do something. So I'm a little OCD, so that's where that comes in. So someone had asked me about the density of worms. Like in one of these bins, 20 by 15 by 5, how many red wigglers and how many European night crawlers? The red wiggler's a smaller worm. Usually a cup of red wigglers is 1,000. That's an approximate. My worms are a little fatter than others that I've seen, so when you put a cup, it's not going to be 1,000 because they're chunky, so less of them fit in there. So one of these bins, 20 by 15 by 5, red wigglers, I usually put about, I would say about 250, approximate. European night crawlers, if I were to raise them in these, which I have, I put in European night crawlers about 150 because they're bigger worms and they're going to get bigger if, you know, in the right conditions. And then African night crawlers, in one of these bins, I would put only 50 because they're the big boys. Because if you put more than that, I mean, I could easily put a pound of worms in that. They're going to be, for my purpose, they're going to be overcrowded and they're not going to breed as much because remember, the worms have more space, they breed more. If they're overcrowded, they self-populate, which means that some of them are going to die off to make room for the others. And that's not what you want happening. Look, these guys just ate everything. So those are my approximate numbers, you know, according, oh, look, a pair together. Let me see if I could zoom in on this one. Well, I'm going to put them back because I'm annoying them. Yeah, these guys need to eat also. So those are approximate numbers. I told you when I start selling them, I'm going to first start with a 1/4 pound. How many worms in that is going to be? I'm not sure because my worms all weigh different. Mine are a little chunkier than the rest. So I'm going to measure like I always do. You see me on film. I measure a 1/4 pound on the scale. And then I mix them with peat moss. I don't mix them first and then weigh them. So that's how we're going to start. And, you know, you're only buying a 1/4 pound, but they reproduce very fast. And at least, if you get mine, you'll know that they're pure stock and you can have that peace of mind. So I don't know about you, but to me, that's important. Having peace of mind, knowing that I got what I paid for is important to me. All right, guys. I hope you learned something from this video. Like and subscribe if you like my channel. Help me reach that 10,000 goal. Go to my other channel, The Composting Worm Lady, and help me reach the 1,000 goal over there. And of course, I will keep the videos coming. And take care, and I will see you next time.